Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air. Hello and welcome, everybody, to the Greg K6EGG live stream. It is the 8th of December. This is stream number 2 for me today. Made a couple contacts on voice, which was my goal. Made one with Argentina, I believe. It's very bright. That's actually a little too dark because now I got a shadow in my head. Sorry, you guys know how I am. I'm happy about that. It looks like I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't seem like the bands are very good. Although, I mean, talked to Adam. He's back in the chat. We had a nice, strong connection, and then he fell out. So that might be part of the problem with things right now. Maybe with, I don't know, atmospheric conditions, angry sun. I don't know. I'm not going to try to act like I do know. But I am trying to get some contacts on FT8 right now in 30 meters. And there's not a whole lot there. I don't understand. I don't know. So let's take a look and see where I'm at here. Oh, really? Please don't let it happen on Wednesday. Please don't happen on Wednesday. So I got one on 40 meters I'm good with. I got one contact on 20, one on 17, one on 15. Anything on 12 get confirmed yet? No. So let me go back here. Let me throw in my logbook of the world. We are not going to have Seth join us tonight. I'm sure everybody's upset about that today, right? He'll be magically woken up this weekend. On voice or FT8? Is it going to be an FT8 contest going on? And of course, I have to be at work both early those days and late. I got 2 fairly long days coming up on Saturday and Sunday. So I'll be on FT8 on 160 meters here shortly. John, nice to see you in here. I did make a 12 meter, pardon me, a 12 meter contact. Let's take a look here and see how I'm doing on the fake awards. Oh, it didn't confirm yet. I got tomorrow morning to deal with it. So I need 30, 60, 80, and 160. And that's where you come into play there, John. Maybe. That text right there is probably something vile from Seth, N2SBG. Oh, I wish I could show it. Or I guess I can. I mean, I told you. All right. Let's see here. 30 meter contact. He will probably confirm. Maybe. Let's see if he did. Maybe he won't confirm. I don't know. Maybe I'll hold up for one more. What's going on, brother? We got space weather. Are you back home yet, Nate? Or are you still on the ship? Oh, great. You know what? Me looking at this I'm not gonna make any doo-doo out of this. All I know is I see a lot of big lines right here. You're home now? Welcome home. Nice to see you in here. What, do you like the mic? I got a good idea from somebody. I commented on it earlier today. You probably watched the stream. So some of you didn't watch the stream earlier. So you were on 10 meter. It wasn't bad. No, I made some contacts. I made a contact with somebody in Argentina, I believe. Oklahoma. Someone needs to screenshot this. Where else? North Carolina, maybe? I don't remember. Somewhere else. I know Colorado, but that was on 15. And I don't know what to make of the space weather, and I'm not going to try to fake it. So I'm not even going to try. Finland on 30 meters. Interesting. And then I'm going to move to 60. I don't think I'm going to be able to make a voice contact on 40 tonight. Just because, well, I didn't see much activity before I went in. It says KP1 here. I'm not going to try to figure that one out. I don't want to lead you guys in the wrong directions, or ladies. I don't know if Kim's in here. K6YYL. What's going on, dude? What do you mean? I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction? That's cold if I do. So I got an email from somebody new, picked up the stream. He heard me talk about it over the air. He didn't have a YouTube account to comment in on or subscribe. He asked me, what am I doing? Yada, yada, yada. And I just said, hey, I'm just trying to make contacts and enjoy the hobby. That's all I'm doing. And he's like, have you looked into the legal aspects of this? Because what you're doing is probably illegal. And replied back. This is like he instantaneously replied to me too. I said, okay, what laws are you suggesting that I'm breaking? Like detailed, like law, like codes and stuff. That's what I put on here. I haven't heard back. Oh, really? Oh, boy. Well, he made something up in his head. Now, I'm not saying I never broke a law on this. No, I'm not. I never said I never did anything wrong on this channel because I have operated out of band before. And I think I did with John briefly in Nevada. So I've broken it across state lines as well. So I don't know, whatever. He never gave me his call sign or anything like that. He just said whatever. I should probably put it up on the screen, but I'm too lazy. I break the law of physics every morning around 10 a.m. All right. So I think I'm wrapped up with 30 meters and 40 meters as far as contacts for this UTC day. Ooh, boy. I'm not tuning up on 60 meters. For some reason, I'm not tuning up on 60 meters. I don't know why I'm not tuning up on 60 meters. I don't know what that means. And by the way, I do my fair amount of trolling on Twitter. If you guys follow me on Twitter, a lot of it's, I cannot. Let's try this. Oh, that's why. I know why I wasn't tuning up. There we go. All right, come and get me on 60 meters, boys and girls. Just got bored, or you don't feel like. I feel you. I felt the same way, but it's fun. Try some digital modes. This is digital, isn't it? I'm gonna get on. Ooh. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on DStar tonight. That's my goal. The bands took a massive here. My antenna's up all the way. I just realized that I had the tuner on, so it was tuning twice. The internal tuner on the 7610, which is pretty good. It just won't tune up 60 meters here from my antenna I'm using. Sweet. You gonna give it to me? Just kidding. Just kidding. I have one myself. They're very good. Although they haven't updated it in a while, which is fine because it's working great. This guy's not calling me back on 60 meters. I'm just going to throw out a blanket CQ. Penal code. Penile code. That was not the first time that's happened to me. Somebody's done that on a couple times on DStar, and I know for sure on a repeater system. No, I haven't. I have not had very good luck with it. I have to be honest with you. The first couple nights were okay, then it kind of like downward swing of not being able to make contacts, which is kind of disappointing. I tried it out. I listened to it before I got on the live stream briefly, and I didn't see that much stuff. 20 was completely wiped out. I don't know what, it's like an hour after sunset, 20 is just poof. So I don't know what happens to that. So I don't know what to tell you, but no, I have not given up on it. I've not moved on from it. Let's see if this guy's gonna log me. I don't think so. Oops. I don't think so. So somebody's get on 60 meters, folks. See if you can make a contact with me. Especially if I haven't made a contact with you. That's something I kind of want to mess with. But I just have not had time. And I thought I would have more time today, and I ended up being very busy. We could try. Can you do 80? Can you go that low, or 160? And I took off this week mainly to deal with family stuff, so I don't have an opinion on it. I'm willing to try it. So you're going to be shitting yourself and giggling at the same time. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Now it's funny when you do it when you're older. As long as you don't have to go to work. I think I got Flex set up. Ooh, interesting. Yes, that's possible. Anything's possible. You know what? I don't know, but I have done it because I think I've gotten K04 K0BF. Oops, gosh. Wow, I really hacked that. K0BF. Yeah, 60 meter FT4. Yeah, I've done it. It has happened. It's possible. Try me. Like you've never broken the law. Driving. My hard thing is, okay, here, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I've had some sort of hybrid or electric car since like 2002, I believe. I had a Civic hybrid. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it has to do with the laws. Here, I'll tell you in a second. What was this guy's call sign? Let's get him. And in California, and I think other states, I think they do in Nevada, and maybe someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I think in like 19 other states, if you have a hybrid, or at that time, and I'm just saying this in general terms because it graduated into full electric and migrated away from hybrids, you'd get what they call an HOV sticker, where we call them the carpool lane here in California. So you could drive in a carpool lane with one person. HOV lane with one person. And as the stickers would go out of legal use, I would stay in the carpool lane to whenever I get pulled over, basically. It has happened once. And luckily, I did not get a ticket. And legitimately that day I was trying to stay out of it, and I spaced and I was tired, whatever. Anyways, cop was cool about it. I go, you know what? I'm going to get a new car. So I ended up getting a Prius hybrid, later getting a Prius plug-in. And I had that for 5 years, and I got 5 years more out of the carpool lane. The reason why I'm saying this is I went a whole like almost 20 years, 23 years or so, a little bit on and off with no carpool lane privileges. And right now that's gone forever. So apparently. And I break the law. I do ride in a carpool lane still every once in a while, just kind of forgetting stuff. That is correct. Other than the fact that I was actually breaking the law. So it is a legal thing that if you ride a carpool lane, HOV lane. Now there's a couple things that, at least in California, that people don't realize, and you guys can look it up for yourself because I found that on my own. If Caltrans or there is a 2 lanes or more being blocked on a highway, you can legally ride in a carpool lane with one person. I never got ticketed. I have been pulled over, but I never been ticketed. But yeah, there's some little, that's the only way I'm going to be able to get in a carpool lane, or that when Haley's with me or something. But I got spoiled from it. So yes, I break laws sometimes when I'm driving. And to be fair, and John, if you're still in the, John's up there. I know I have you up there. Adam's up there. Sorry. I have actually driven in a carpool lane there on the 99, and I don't think the 15. I think it was the 99 or the 11 or whatever the heck it is. I can't remember. And I'm like, oh, I'm not in California. 95. That's it. Sorry. I would tell you the office. I'm not no YouTube influencer. I'm a ham radio influencer. You are correct, and I agree with you. You know, I'm not a big speeder, but I do break the law because I'm trying to, I just basically keep up with traffic. I am not the fastest guy on the road anymore. Mainly because I don't want to use up that much battery. Especially when I drive to where Adam and John are at Vegas. I kind of cruise. I've gotten a ticket going up to 15 a couple times. I see you, Sean. Don't forget to live in South Florida. Everyone breaks the law. Dude, you know what? Okay, I'm going to tell you something. And I don't think Seth was not, well, Seth and I were in Central Florida. But let me tell you something. South Florida driving is like no other in the country. No offense to you or the people that live in South Florida, but it drives me nuts. Holy crap. Somebody is driving 30 miles an hour in a 60, and the next person you get to is driving 80 in a 60. It's like, what the heck is going on? It drives me nuts. And then they sit there at a red light where you can turn right all night long. I don't get it. Sorry. Just venting there. Sean, I got you in the log, man. I know you're going to confirm this one, so I'm going to move on to 80 meters. And I'm going to try some 40-meter voice here in a little bit. Yeah, but South Florida, I would say pretty bad. I didn't have too much trouble on. I gotta get these people in the band or in the logbook before the band drops. I don't have him on 80, so Arkansas and 80. You just confirm whenever you want. I'm happy as long as you confirm it. It took like a month for John to confirm our 2-meter contact that it took almost a half hour for. And Vegas is actually, okay, here's my gripe with Vegas. It's not the speeding and stuff. Okay, I spent a lot of time in Summerlin, spent a lot of time in Henderson, away from the Strip. And the one thing I've learned about driving in those two places is after the light turns green, wait. Just wait. Wait 5 seconds if you're the first car. Just wait. Because you're going to get hit if you take off right when that thing turns green like anywhere else in the country. Am I wrong on that, John and Adam? That's what I noticed about Vegas. See, there you go. Especially, like, Summerlin's, like, way bad. Are you in Vegas, too? I had it happen last night. Here. What's up, Ted? Nice to see you in there. I don't drive too much in Portland. I don't like the situation with the pumping the gas there. I don't know if that's changed or not. If the light is green, you press go. Yeah, no, I don't want to die. And you know, to be fair, Saturday night when I was driving home, I probably not the best thing to talk about on here, but I came up to basically a head-on wrong way driver on the 60 freeway off of Fullerton Road. Happened maybe 20 cars in front of me. And I was one of the first people to walk up to the car, which was not good. So just be safe out there. Poor lady definitely did not make it. She was in some sort of like a Lexus SUV, I believe. You can? Well, it's been a while since I've been up there. And I don't see them calling CQ180 because I have a lot of noise. A lot of noise. So drive safe. I've had a couple times where I've seen people drive on the opposite side of the road. For me, when I drive early morning hours, I will not drive in the fast lane or the carpool lane or HOV lane because it's not very good. It's not very safe at night. That's where most of the accidents happen. Someone passed away on the 71 in Euclid today. No details. That's great. That's right where we do our POTA. Seriously, I'm not joking. Go and get me, John. Oh, you're getting me. I'm going to jump on there in a little bit. In fact, I'm going to get stuff set up right now. I forgot to do one thing. John, I got you. So this is our first time on 80, right? No, you got me on the 80 before. Don't forget to confirm that 30 meter contact there, pal. Yeah, a couple things. And Neil, to your point, I will not take Carbon Canyon home after dark. I refuse to do it. Really? You didn't see me on 30? It wasn't from today, I don't think. I'm sorry, man. Keep in mind, this isn't it's even though I'm not working today, I still have to take care of some stuff. So I was just trying to get some stuff done before I had to go. I was just trying to get some contacts in before I had to go. I apologize. Do I wear a helmet when I drive? Only when I'm driving a motorcycle or riding a motorcycle. So yes, I've had my motorcycle license since I was many years. I haven't ridden regularly in a while. At least 8 years since I had Haley, because that's another story. But I do love riding motorcycle. By the way, to your point there, John, because you took me through Red Rock Canyon, I would love to rent a motorcycle in October and ride through Red Rock Canyon. I think that will be great. A great idea. Anyone use one of those tent-style vertical antennas? They have them on Amazon for like $50. I definitely have not. You not see me on 80. What the F? So you're going to confirm me on 80, so I'm not worried about that. So I'm going to move to 160 and probably move back to 60 to see if I can get, if Tim's still in here. That's a big bike. She definitely won't let you ride here. I tell you what, one of my favorite rides is I rented a motorcycle in Hawaii. That was pretty cool. Although it can get a little gnarly on some of the roads there. A lot of windy roads. If you're not used to windy roads. There used to be a dude I see all the time driving on the freeway in the Jeep, had a helmet on always. And you know, and to your point, you were? I didn't see you. Let me go back to 80. Because I don't think I have you on 80, right? Did I get that call sign right? I don't have you on 80. Come and get me. I'll go back to 160. And to your point, Neil, when you drive the same route every day at about the same time, you'll see the same cars on the highway. It's pretty amazing. See the same lady brushing her tooth in the how did I do that? Brushing her tooth in the carpool lane by herself. You know what? I'm not a big fan of Rotohana. I spend way too much time in my car during work. Scott, it's great to see you in the chat. Scott Gibson -178. There you go, Scott. First time caller, long time listener on 80 meters. I'm going to be by my sweet lonesome tonight. Nobody in Sonobus. Unless Nate wants to jump in here. Tell us how his internet connectivity was on the boat. Oh, come on back. Oh, I didn't hit the enable transmit button. My bad. My bad. My bad. So yeah, I used to love riding motorcycle. It was awesome, but it's a little bit too much now. So what's wrong with that? I have you if you have a 401k, which I hope you do at your job, you're probably supporting him too. You're watching, oh my goodness. So I'm on the big screen. Big screen. Oop, wrong button. All right. Hopefully, I got -18, so I should be able to get you no problem there, Scott. In fact, I could probably get you on voice. I think that'd be more of a challenge, don't you? It's no green. It looks like it's, I haven't seen it myself, but I hope you guys, somebody in here. What's up there? W5 CPU Shane, I believe. All you guys change your. I know it's not your fault. Change your thingamajigs there. Are you not hearing me now? I'll move my transmit. I'm just happy to be alive. And we were just talking about you. She showed up. It usually works. Europe is opening up on 80 meter East Coast. I've only seen Italy on 80 meters so far for me. And I've not been able to make a contact with them. I might be heading up by your way there Thursday there. The Queen of 6 meter to go eat at one of my favorite restaurants. So do you not have me now? I will not see them probably. You know, before I went to bed one night, I'm thinking last Thursday, I think I saw Europe on there, but I couldn't. I think it was Italy. Did you get the confirmation there, mister? And Neil, I don't know if we should be discussing this, but did you find out about the PO box for next year? I can wire money. So anybody else that gets me on 80 or wants to make a contact with me on 80, let me know. Just text me how you want me to compensate you. I need to go back over and check the mail. It's been about month and a half. All right, 160 I go. Unless Tim's in here, I'll go back to 60. Gray Man Poda. Lots of noise. Yeah, whose fault is that? Oh, great. Oh, I just moved to 18 or 80 or 160. Crap. I didn't see anything really that far east. All right, John. Bakersfield. Megan was up there like 2 weeks ago. I'm just calling CQ right now. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I thought I was on that screen. I'm seeing stuff that you guys can't see. Anybody new just jumping in here right now? Don't forget to hit that like button if you like it. Seem like I'm picking up a lot of subs all of a sudden. Not here. It's mainly my fault with all these Christmas lights. Can we say Christmas now or holiday lights? Not seeing anything past California. I am not calling. You're correct. Because I am paying attention to this more than that. And that is actually what's on your screen there. There's 50 people watching right now? Really? No shit, huh? Uh-oh. $46 and $19. I got an email for me waiting. Great. It varies, yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing outside of California now. Orange, Arizona. Which, having a 6 call. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's Irvine with Arizona. Is that Phelan? Now I'm really confused because it said Arizona. That's Phelan, right? This is actually where my sister-in-law lives, up in the Phelan area. Phelan's at the basically off the 138 and 15, Highway 15. That's Dana? Yeah, I can see that's Dana. Hi, Dana. I don't know who you are. Man, he's got a hell of a farm here. Look at that thing. I mean, wow. It's a nice setup. Phelan is not near Barstow. Phelan is closer to Victorville. Actually, Phelan's closer to here than is Barstow. Tim, you want me to go back to 80? Because 160 is not happening for me. 160 looks like it's going to be my hardest band to crack here. Ken's yelling at me. Oops. All right, Ken. Not much activity on 160. 160 is very hard for me because of the noise factor. Well, this pop S cherry there, Tim, and let's see if we can get across the country. Let's see if we can break that invisible barrier. I say you on. I say you on. Okay. All right. I am working FT8. Yes. Barstow and Victorville are like 60 miles apart or whatever, right? 30 miles apart. Looks like 80 meters have taken a dump too. Oh, I'm going to get somebody in Missouri. Let's see what happens. I just had King Taco, and it's like the hot sauce is kicking in. Well, come and get me then. What's wrong with Bakersfield? I like Bakersfield. You could be living in Pahrump. Actually, you know what? I've never been to Pahrump, so I can't say anything about that. Oh, he's not hearing me. Minus 18, he's dropping. They do not. That happened last Monday. This is a new Monday. No, I'm good. Unless you want to go to an establishment there. Don't they have something out there? Is that where the NBA players used to go? Oh, boy. Art Bell did live in Pahrump. Of course, now, when I moved to 80, you moved to 60. I wouldn't mind checking out this compound, but they don't have any superchargers out in Pahrump. How long of a drive is the Pahrump? About 45 minutes from Vegas? Oh. Come on, baby. Oh, did I get him? I don't see a 73. And this is our first contact. Well, first could possibly confirmed. About an hour. Yeah, that's a ways. 45 in a Tesla. I don't, like I said, I don't drive that thing that fast. I take off fast, but I normally don't drive it that fast. The S I had, I drove fast. That thing was so fun to drive to Vegas. Oh, I cannot wait to get another one of those. All right, I'm going to go back to 60. Tim, I don't have you on 60, I don't believe. Would love to get you on 60 meter FT8 or 4. I've never been, I might have been to Oildale. I am still trying to figure that out. Get Tennessee in here. Let me see if I can get this guy. Tennessee. Who's a POTA machine? K7 CAR? That guy is always on. I've not seen him lately. Oh, W6OBB. I don't know who that is. PS says, I'm everywhere. Whoa, well, whose fault is that? I was hoping Seth would come on so I can make an FT8 contact with him. Although I made one with him the other night or the other morning. He has his antenna back up after a year or so plus. Let me hit this thing. I haven't done this in a minute. As I make a contact with WE9G over in Cleveland, Tennessee. I see Illinois, so I'm right there. I'm at the border. I'm knocking on the door for Indiana. You're pulling in Russia on what? Pulling in your Russian relations? So I got Kansas. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. I stopped at one of the establishments because I was near. I was really had to pee. They let me use the bathroom. Gave me a beer. Gave me a tour. I was like, huh. I mean, I'm not knocking that. I mean, it's the oldest profession. If you got to do what you got to do, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. Did someone steal his call letters or get him after? I know when I was over in Florida with Seth, we stayed across the street from the night library, whatever that means. San Angelo, Texas. First time caller, Robert. Go ahead. You're on the air. Yeah, it was the one in Crystal where the NBA player OD'd. It's gone now. Oh, that was the one that was married to Kardashian, I believe. I don't see you. Yeah. Sweet. Now I want to get into the the cactus system now. Almost everybody. And believe it or not, I've actually worked with a couple of those. And all I can say is good things about them. They're very nice. I was very nervous too. Kim was awesome. I was very scared, which I'm not very scared, and she was very sweet. What's up, Bert? Bert in Calgary. Ew. Ew. I just imagine walking into a Love's rest stop there in Barstow. By the way, Neil, are you working on Friday? I know you get Fridays off, right? Every other Friday? You're not working on Friday. Dang. That sucks. Because we could have went out to Barstow. Well, there is a POTA not too far away from there. It's only like 20 minutes away from the original Del Taco. So we got a priest right here? I don't think I've ever made a contact with a priest. I was supposed to be a lot of places this week. I am not hearing you. But I might be making a contact with a priest right now. Priest Raymond Spire. Okay, Mr. Whatever. Priest on the air. I'm going to connect to 30 Charlie right now.
Link to REF030 Charlie.
I'm going to go back to 160, see if that thing comes alive, because I still need to. I need to make some contacts on 160 for my fake awards. Which Lord? Whose fault is that? We got Kern County in there. We got Bakersfield in the house. Take a peek. Man, I got to be careful on what I show in here. POTA, because I don't like to type in P's on my US. Jeez, that's a lot of numbers. Is that where you're going? Oh, look at that. I like that photo you have there, dude. That's pretty cool. And of course, you picked this year not to go to Ducks games. Ha ha ha. I still see you. This looks familiar. Are you the number one activator there now? Hey, I got a contact. Let's see if he's gonna actually log it. Doesn't look good for the logging. Let's try Napa here. He's chilling.
Alpha 8 Echo Alpha.
Alpha 8 Alpha 8 Echo Alpha. Wow. It's a nice looking fish there. You bumped my boy Neil out. Yeah, good luck with that. So I'm monitoring 30 Charlie. All right, looks like I'm going to get 2 contacts maybe here on 160 meters. That'll be good for my fake award here. I've been having trouble with this. I really need to work on my voice contacts. I'm going to try to come on maybe briefly tomorrow. I got more stuff I need to do. In fact, Neil, I'll be down by your house tomorrow. Get my hair cut. Over by the Stater Brothers. All right. So I'm going to go back to 40. I'm going to actually see how voice is doing. Let's see how that goes. Maybe if I was getting paid, I would. But I got stuff I got to do. I'm going. I'm done. Andy, you're up late, or actually, you're up early. It's 3:30 in the morning where you're at. I'm guessing, right? I'm going to go to voice here. Andy, will you ever make a contact with me here on FT8? This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
Reflector. Kilo 7.
That was not 40 meter. That was DStar 30 Charlie. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use. Ah, what about DStar? DStar? Dude, I can do 2 things at once. Look, I can do 2 things at once. I do. You got to catch up, dude. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters from the city of Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters from Chino, California. Now, whose fault is that? Kim, are you still watching? I could probably hear you on 40. You know whose fault it is? It's Seth's.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters from Chino, California.
Wow. This is not going to go well for my fake awards.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters.
See, I could do a couple things at once there. I'm listening to DStar, talking at the same time, reading the chat on 40 meters, looking up QRZ profiles. I'm also on Twitter, by the way, trolling some people.
Here is Kyle. I work with a guy named Earl. Pretty good guy, so yeah.
Oops.
No, it's good to hear you, and I like the
That's
monster
Earl.
photo there.
That's Earl. He's a friend of the channel's. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters from the city of Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo
6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meters. Anybody out there?
Roger that.
Not going well.
Well, I have to say on the serial number, I'm going to try to, do you ever get on 20 in the morning at all? Or I think you get on some kind of a debt, don't you?
I got a lot of noise here. Almost a solid S9.
Any other check yet, anywhere? So the 40 meters, West Coast has an IL system, give us your call.
The YL system. Here, okay. Here comes our Gray Grant. All right. I don't understand why we call our wives YLs. Just call them wives, right? I mean, they're all wives. Why get all technical and call it or use phonetics of some sort? Just call them your wife. I don't understand.
How about Kilo 8 Zulu Alpha Romeo? Ken, are you copying anyone yet? Over.
My YL. See, XYL thinks like ex-wife. That's what I think when I hear that.
Way down a little bit, but still okay.
Yeah, we're okay, but man, there's nothing hardly on the band.
No, you can talk normal.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
See, why can't you just say wife? Is it that difficult to say wife? Right? I mean, yes. Or husband or whatever. I don't understand. Ball and chain? Yes. I'm down with that. But what? I don't understand the theory behind that. I'm just sorry. I don't know. That's the thing. I want to have a normal conversation. I don't want to say all these weird terms. I agree with you, Tim. We should have a whole topic on your channel about that. How does that sound? Piss off a lot of people. Oh, we got to keep that alive. Rah, 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 rah. You have? Oh, well, then I'm behind the times. See, that's exactly what I mean. It's like... We don't have to. Not you, we don't have to. I just think it's a little goofy. And look, Dustin's not even in here, and his old call letters are being shown.
1 second here. Okay, here we go. And
I don't know.
CAP came in 40 meters. Yeah.
Correct.
Do you ever notice that it loses the connection with the cat?
And here's another thing too. Like I heard somebody say shit on the air the other day on a repeater, right? One of the rare times I was listening to my radio in my car, and dude, people unloaded on him. You can't do that. Oh my God. Like, come on. He just was whatever.
So working the Caribbean pretty good.
Just grow up. Who cares? People have heard the S word before. I mean, I've done it by mistake. I don't go out of my way to say it, but you can talk. I think you should be able to talk about politics. There's a couple channels or a couple repeaters here in Southern California that talk about politics quite often. There was something called the Suicide Net. It started like 4:30 in the morning. Went till about 6. A couple folks, I don't want to say their call signs. I think a couple of them actually have passed away, but they had good conversation. I really enjoyed that. You know, I didn't agree with a lot of it, but it was good to hear. It was good. I like hearing stuff I don't agree with sometimes. All right, so I'm going to try. Like, oh my God, I cannot hear the S word. Oh my God. And someone said you're going to get an email from the president, blah, 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 blah. It's like, all right, whatever, dude.
I've been to
It's nice to hear some activity on 30 Charlie.
times, but yeah, I really don't know.
You could feel people wiggling on their chairs and you start talking about that stuff. All right, so where was I going to go here? Oh, I was going to try out free DV. Let's see if this works. First thing I need to do is turn this off. And there's 50 people watching and only 24 likes. 28 likes, pardon me. You guys know that's the only thing I asked for. I don't want your money. I don't want your free stuff. I just want you guys to hit the like button. You cannot talk on the radio. Ham radio is not to be made to talk on. You're tying up the frequencies. Where was I going? Free DV. That's right. I need to turn this down so you guys don't kill yourselves with the loud sound here. Let's see if free DV actually works. I've been having issues with it too.
I don't know. If you're working and stuff like that, you don't want to travel a couple hours.
I don't want to travel.
But yeah,
Really?
that's the only.
That's so stupid.
Living up there on top of everything. But
So my free DV is not working.
schools ain't that great. They say they are, but I don't know.
I have to reload it every single time.
Yeah, roger that. Well, only you know the answer to that question. You either got to move or you don't. But yeah, no, I know.
Having some issues here. Yeah, it works. All right, I'm monitoring. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring, and I'm not being heard anywhere. You know what? Let me go here. Holy crap. You know, if you're going to be a soft repeater owner, don't be a repeater owner. Especially on public airwaves where anybody can get on there with at least with a license. I mean, be respectful, but come on. I agree with you. And I agree with you 100%. But if someone lets one slip out in some sort of context that's not like violent or, you know, inhumane nature, it's to me, it's not a big deal. We've heard it here on DStar where people drop, you know, a bad word and people, 90% of them won't even flinch. So let's see if I'm making it. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Doing an audio check. Oops. Audio check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, really? I won't. Dude, 20 is dead right now here. Free DV, yes. Travis, nice to see you in there. Oh, shit. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring free DV here on 40 meters. I am not going to make a voice contact tonight. I see Joe talking. Maybe he's making it in Japan. Oh, wait. No, that's a different frequency. Correct. And then you get the guy that talks on there for like 15 minutes straight. One guy. No, 80. Not doing good. She's out doing a POTA right now? I thought she was home. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meter free DV from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ here on free DV. Not going so good. I have a Mac and I use SDR control. I also work with your phone. You have an iPad, I'll work with that. And I have it and I can remote in to my 9700 with my M1 Mac as well. So you can connect with all kinds of different things. POTA in Antarctica? That's cold, man. Tom, I don't hear you. I see you. Rialto, I should be able to hear him. It's on a different frequency, though. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meter FT 40 meter free DV. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 40 meter free DV. Got to unkey there. That's unfortunate, train wreck in a dumpster fire. Bands aren't doing too good. I actually been to that Gigaparts there. It was on the west side of the 15 there in the industrial area. Some people have trouble with it. Believe it or not, I never had any trouble with getting this thing to work other than I have to reinstall it every time I use it.
Thanks.
That's not free DV you just heard. That's DStar.
I don't know.
Let me go here. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 15 or for 40 meters. I think someone just heard me down there in San Diego. No, he's on a different frequency. He did not hear me. It was just on the other side of the freeway, right? Like on the western side? Not the strip side of the 15? This sucks. All right. This is one last time to try 40 meter free DV from Chino, California. $80 meters, we say? Let's give it a shot, right? I see Jim in Chicago, Dennis in Georgia, which I think I made a contact with him before. Seriously. But I got my I got all my bands in here. Let's take a look here. I don't think someone confirmed on 30, which I'll go. Let me try something here. I'll push over my logbook of the world. Whoa. Guess I have to pay my union dues. Looks like Scott, our first time on FT8. Looks like I got it all the way across except on 12 meters. Let's save it for tomorrow or during the week or someday when we don't have anybody. I need somebody for a confirmation. So I got 9 out of my 12 days. I got every day so far on 15 and 10, which that's not a big deal. That's not what I'm looking for. This is free DV I'm on right now. I don't think I've ever made a contact. Oops. The wrong key again. You know what? I got to restart because I got goofy on me. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 80 meter free DV from Southern California in the city of Chino. Anybody out there have a copy on me? Oh, that's awesome. That's good stuff right there. Nada, try to do me here. Thank you, appreciate it. I could have done that without you folks. And I see AA0KM trying to get me here, and it's not working. And there goes Tom. Possibly. All right, so this is not working. Nada, nada, nada. I tried. I gave it a try. I mean, you got to give me an A for effort on this one. Oh boy. I lost control. I lost control. What I really need to do is work on my phone here, because that's not nearly as impressive, but I think I'll get there eventually. Give me a second. I'll be right back. If someone wants to say something. Wow, is 20 meters that bad? I do have my filtering on, so that may not help.
Yeah, I got it through DX Engineering, so it's solid though. I'll tell you that there is not a lot of bend. Like you have to really like make it do what you want.
Link to REF.
Somebody talking on 30 Charlie, which is good.
1 Charlie.
I finally got my fake Africa. Nice, sweet. Muff is 12 to 13. So I'm not going to see anything on there. Is that what you're trying to say? What about 30 meter FT8? Don't I already have you on there?
N6VHF.
Hey, Neil. Good to hear you on DStar. Let's try to what's the word I'm looking for? Over ID as much as possible on in here. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Yeah, it's hard to listen to you on the live stream and on the radio at the same time.
I could probably almost hit your hotspot from where you're at right now, probably, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, you probably could. I can give you the frequency, you can try it out.
Are you going in DStar?
Yeah, I'm using the Icom 880 Hotel. I don't even know if they even make this thing anymore. Phil at HRO was selling it on the counter one day. He's like, you got to get on DStar. This is like 10 years ago or something. And he talked me into buying it. So I bought it, and I used it for a while, and it's been in the garage forever collecting dust, and I figured I'd get it back on the air using this little extra hotspot I had. So I reconfigured this little Pi-Star thing I got to DStar the other day and gave it a try, and it works.
Oh, was that yesterday you were trying to asking me if I was available to test it out?
Yeah, exactly. Just a little Raspberry Pi with a hat. So I got on the Pi-Star, and it was programmed for DMR. I have 2 of them. And I programmed it for DStar instead. And I couldn't figure out how to make it work, but I realized when I program with the calculator,
I'm here.
You have to set even though you're using the hotspot and it's a simplex hotspot, you have to set the thing for duplex. And that was what I was doing wrong. Once I figured that out, it worked.
Yeah, that's the thing with DStar. You know what? I think that DMR is kind of the same way. You every single parameter has to be perfect for it to work correctly.
I'm here. Come and get me. I'm here for you, Tom. And I'll go back to 40 if not.
Literally that one little thing, just that one little checkbox on the calculator when I was programming it had to be set from simplex to duplex minus or duplex plus. It didn't matter which one, but as soon as I hit that and I reloaded the radio, it worked. So yeah, no matter what digital mode you're using, there's always a learning curve, that's for sure.
Yeah, and that is for sure. There's always something goes wrong. You might hear my FT8 pop through my audio here shortly, like it is now.
I didn't hear it on the side. One thing I don't like about this radio, now that I dug it out of the garage and dusted it off, plugged it in, I forgot how much I hated the way the speaker sounds. I need to plug in an external speaker or something. It sounds like a...
I guess it would be a reflector?
Transistor radio speaker in the bottom of a like Quaker Oats box or something. It just sounds terrible.
I was hitting the wrong key here. I have 2 foot pedals. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, things, I don't know. The little speaker and having digital come out of it doesn't really sound too good. Although my my ID52, the speaker on it is really good, and I think they fixed that issue. It doesn't sound like, it sounds more full and rich.
Yeah, this one sounds terrible, but oh well. Honestly, I forgot how good the DStar audio sounds. I haven't been on it in 5 years probably, and it definitely sounds better than DMR. That's for sure. And I don't know if it's just because of the, DMR. You got 50 different kinds of radios out there. There's radiodities, and there's Baofengs, and there's Anytones, and Motorola. I mean, there's so many different radios out there.
I'm on 30 Charlie right now.
Whereas on DStar,
30 Charlie.
Icom or that one Kenwood handheld. I think that might be why the audio sounds better. I don't know.
Make that 1 Charlie. 1 Charlie.
I don't know. I've listened to DMR directly, not cross-moded in, which I would with this radio, with this 9700 I'm talking into right now. And DMR actually sounds a little bit better. What I don't like is P25. I have P25s at work I have to use, and it's like trying to pick a P25 voice out through when you're in a crowded environment is very difficult for me to do.
Yeah, it's weird because I was thinking that the DMR almost sounded like that weird P25 sound. And we have P25 at work, obviously, too. And, yeah, it has that. It's just sometimes you cannot understand what they're saying. It's terrible, but, oh, well, it is what it is, I guess. All right, man. Hey, did you see that? I posted something on the chat in there, but I don't think you saw it. There's some sort of a contest/experiment kind of thing that somebody put out. I think I saw it on the ARL, or somebody put it out, but it's 10 meters and 6 meter meteor scatter, and they want people to get on and try it out with using, I think, MSK 144, one of those digital modes. It's like a 10 meter meteor scatter, 6 meter propagation thing. Did you see that?
I saw you posted some text about it. I don't know if I saw a link or anything, but I heard someone. I saw it somewhere, maybe in Discord or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. You'd probably be able to do it with the antenna you have on 10 meters, and maybe even 6 meters. I don't know. I haven't tried it, but I haven't done meteor scatter in a while. We used to do it the old-fashioned way where you did it on voice. I haven't tried the digital, and apparently the digital makes it so easy. It's just like FT8. It just works. So I've been kind of kicking around the idea of getting a 6 meter antenna back out and getting on doing some meteor scatter stuff. That way it's kind of cool. All right, man, I'll let you get back to the live broadcast there. I'm just watching. I need to get a sono bus so I can talk over there. It's kind of a pain to have to type all the time. Anyway, I will let you get back at it over there, and I'll turn the audio back up so I can hear that. N6VHF.
Copy that, K6EGG.
I'm also on FT8 80 meters. That sounds not good. Is that Adam? up, Dan? That's DroidStar? No, I think that's Adam. That he has a hotspot. I don't know if he was IDing or he just keyed up by mistake or what.
Hey, Adam, if that was you, your audio was terrible. Try it again.
K6EGG and on 1 Charlie.
That was better.
A little bit low into the mic. That's probably why my audio was a little low.
Just step off real quick. I'll be right back.
It wasn't that it was low. It sounded R2D2, like it was losing packets or something somewhere.
Yeah, that might be why. I'm running my mobile hotspot. I'm actually in the truck right now. So yeah, I'm running my mobile hotspot with my Yaesu FT8 so that might be a reason. But it seems like lately I haven't been on DStar for a minute, so something I've been having issues with it ever since I set my hotspot up with my mobile hotspot. So that might be why.
Alright, well, it sounds like whatever it was, you figured it out, 'cause it's not doing it now. Sounds pretty good for being cross mode from, you see you're on Yaesu Fusion now, right? Coming into DStar?
Yeah, that's correct. Coming in through System Fusion to DStar. I run this radio in my truck, but I also run a 4100 and a 5100. I haven't set those up in a minute.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I don't know why I've got something in my throat here. I keep coughing. I was going to say, I've only really messed around with going from DMR over to Fusion and back. Talk to people on Fusion. They're on Fusion, I'm on DMR, and the audio never sounds really that good. I think it sounds better on DStar to Fusion. You sound better here than I think you would if I was listening to you on DMR.
Yeah, Roger on that. I really don't mess with DMR. I mean, even though I do have a DMR ID, I can't seem to figure it out, so I don't mess with it. I prefer DStar anyway, but luckily with this radio and my Openspot 4 Pro, I can do pretty much, C4 FM to DStar or DMR. Really don't do too much. I pretty much don't do any System Fusion, but I need to start getting into that a little bit.
Yeah, copy that. You know what's funny is that's the only digital voice mode I think I haven't used yet is the Fusion. And it seems, from what I've heard, it seems like it's probably the easiest to, like, out of the box to get onto. And it's the only one that I haven't done yet. Well, I haven't done NXDN either, but, I mean, that's more of a commercial thing. But, you know, I've done the P25, I've done DStar, DMR, but not done the Fusion. And like I said, from talking to people that do it, they say, "Oh my God, it's so easy. You just plug the radio in and turn it on, and you're on the air, and it works."
Sorry. And I'm on FT8.
Yeah, Roger on that. I think the only thing I do on System Fusion is American Link, but even then, I spend most of my time on DStar anyway, since my first radio was the Icom, so I like the use of a lot of DStar because I can switch reflectors anytime.
$80-meter FT8's not bad right now. I mean, it's not good.
Very cool.
I could use Delaware.
Hey, I'm looking at the Baja bug on your QRZ. Do you still have that?
Yeah, I still have it. I'm actually finally starting to work on it. Bought some tools so I can move it. I need to push it to the other side of my garage, and I gotta do a lot of work to it. So that'll definitely be a winter project.
All right, very cool. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. It'll be fun to have out there where you live. Just take it out and go crazy in the desert with that thing.
Yeah, Roger on that. I was just pulling you up on that QRZ as well on my phone. Looks like we're not too far from each other since I'm in Vegas and you're out in Chino, so along with Greg. So
we might have the same address.
Once I get it done, I can probably go out to like Johnson Valley or whatever.
See you later. Take care, buddy. Good to get you on another band.
Definitely could use it up there.
You have DStar radio?
Up there too. All right, well I'm gonna stand by for a few. I gotta go talk to here. I'll say it to irritate Greg. I'm gonna go talk to my YL for a few minutes in the living room. She's calling me, so I need to go find out what she wants. But I'll be back in a few. Chat with you in a bit. N6VHF.
All right, Roger on that. We'll catch you in a few. 7-3 for right now. KJ7SBN monitoring here on 1 Charlie.
Now, what's a YL? K6EGG.
Isn't that your mistress?
Could be. I don't know. It just seems a little too technical. Doesn't sound like a mistress thing to me.
Well, I always thought an SYL was an extra large lady, but you know, that's a different topic for a different time. But like on my end, I have a wife and a mistress, so and they both know about each other. So I don't know what to tell you there.
Well, we don't want to incriminate you on the public airwaves here, but yeah, I understand what you're saying there. K6EGG, Chino, California. If you look on Neil's QRZ and my QRZ, you'll see a very similar address there.
We've been joking around about that earlier. I just sent you an email back, by the way. What's up, Matt? Nice to see you in there.
I thought I was talking to Kilo 6 Foxtrot uniform.
Foxtrot uniform? I could change that here. Give me a moment. Now you guys are going to see me change. Let's see if I could do this in real time.
You don't need to go through all that trouble, but I'm just giving you a hard time. Kilo Juliet 7, Sierra Bravo November.
Didn't change yet.
And for the record there, Greg, it looks like you guys are basically neighbors, according to QRZ.
We might actually be living in the same place. No, my call letters did change. Hold on, let me try something.
Not linked. Link to REF001 Charlie.
Let's see if this worked. This is Kilo 6 Foxtrot uniform.
All right, I got you loud and clear here. KJ7, Sierra Bravo November.
I changed the wrong setting in my 9700 profile, so it should translate over to the FUU call sign.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. It's coming through on the radio, and it's also coming through on my my Openspot as well.
All right, let me see if I can get back. Stand by. Now I should be back, in theory. K6EGG.
Yeah, I got you back on both ends here on 1 Charlie.
All right, I think I'm going to get out of here. I didn't know streaming for one day between the two streams this hour, the stream this afternoon and the stream now. I'm going to try to come back tomorrow afternoon. We'll see how it goes. But take care, Adam. KAJ7SBN K6EGG 73.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. It's getting late. Well, not really, but I got to get out of here. I got to take care of some stuff here. 7-3 from Chino, California. I don't know why I said 7-3, but take care, everybody.